Century AC is a Ruud dealer, and this is 2018, spring 2018. They're introducing this unit, this mini split, as an alternative to ducted air conditioning systems. So this is a ductless mini split condensing unit. It has a condenser coil, a thermostat to measure the ambient air temperatures. This can also be a heat pump, so this will work in the summer and the winter time. The condenser coil for this particular unit is 2 rows. They've taken 2 separate rows and sandwiched them together. Here's the electronics. So much different than older systems. It's all solid state. It's like the computer in your car. And here is the motor and the fan blade. As you can see, it's been sitting here under some construction, and you can see some of the dust building up on the fan blade. I've been asked to show how this condenser coil can be protected from the dust and dirt that passes through the coil. And what I want to explain is that they've taken 2 separate coils and sandwiched them together. And when the dust and dirt goes through one coil, there's going to be some turbulence in between it and a second coil. So in this particular area, dust and dirt can build up on the face of the second coil. The only way to clean that space between the 2 coils is to physically split and move this inner coil from the outer coil by removing some items here, blower wheel, propeller, and the motor, to do that. So it's going to be a little bit more expensive to clean this coil if you do collect dust and dirt in between the fins. I brought a LED flashlight to show you a little bit about how airflow goes through the coil and how dirt can build up in the coil. As you can see here, the light's gone through the first row with no problem, and even the second row, no problem. But when it comes to this bend, it's much more difficult for the light to get through because of that 90-degree bend. Here, you can see the light channeling through both rows of coils. Okay. Here is the condenser coil. As you notice, they've taken 2 coils, 2 separate coils, and sandwiched them together. And let's see, let's get my light going. You've all seen these flashlights. And what I'm going to show you is that there is a space between the two rows of coils that can catch dust and dirt. I'm going to put the light inside the unit and flash it through the two rows of coils. You can see it here. See how the light penetrates the first one, and then has a little harder time. Anyway, the dust is caught by the coil in the same manner. Anyway, let me show you the outside now. See? And I'll run it down the coil. So that's how you can tell if you have a clean coil, to a certain extent. Yeah. There you go. As you can see here, the light is going through both rows. It gets restricted here. You see how the light doesn't shine through that second row? See? This is what it looks like on this side. All right. The light penetrates the coils just like the airflow. Right there.